Drums rolled through the village at sunrise. The sound was strong and sharp. It moved across the market and touched every ear. Hands stopped counting coins. Feet slowed beside baskets of grain. Heads lifted at once. The drums did not beat for dance. They beat for attention. Voices began to rise. What is happening? Why call us so early? Is there danger? The rhythm faded, but the noise of people grew. Small groups formed. Words moved fast from mouth to mouth. No one stood alone for long. Gossip ran like dry grass catching fire. Then, one loud voice cut through the crowd. She refuses to leave another woman's husband. Gasps followed. She was warned. She does not fear shame. The words spread quickly. Some covered their mouths. Others leaned closer. It is true. She said she will not go. She said she loves him. She said no one can stop her. Across the crowd, a woman stood still. Her hands tightened. Her jaw locked. She breathed once, deep and slow, not again. Her eyes did not drop. Her back stayed straight. The news did not break her. It hardened her. Around her, whispers grew sharper. She walks like she owns the place. She smiles at him in public. She fears no wife. She fears no elders. Some voices carried fear. She twists words. She gives gifts. She knows how to trap a weak heart. The woman stepped forward. She did not hide behind silence. Speak clearly. What has she done now? A neighbor shifted. She says she will stay. Another added quickly. She laughs at warnings. She says love is stronger than rules. The woman looked from face to face. Tell me what I must do. Silence came for a moment. One older voice answered. Act fast before she grows roots. Another warned. She is clever. Do not fight her with anger. A younger voice spoke with worry. She enjoys the fight. She feeds on it. She cannot be scared, someone added. She is trouble, another said. Step carefully. The woman listened. She did not shout. She did not cry. She only nodded once. If she wants a fight, she will face truth. Her feet moved quickly. Her mind worked faster. She would not wait for the problem to grow before she could call her closest allies. Laughter rose from the side of the market. Heads turned. There she stood, bold, bright, unashamed. She walked close to the man at the center of the rumor. She did not keep distance. She stepped near. She smiled wide. Her hand reached for his arm. She leaned in as if no one else lived in the world. A sharp breath moved through the crowd. She has no fear. She does this in daylight. She touches him before us all. The man did not step away. He did not push her hand aside. He stood still. That silence spoke loudly. The bold one laughed softly. Why should we hide? Love is not a crime. The market buzzed like angry bees. Some shook their heads. This is shameful. Others whispered with secret thrill. She is brave. She dares what others only dream. The woman who heard the first rumor stepped forward. Her face was calm, but her eyes burned bright. She did not rush at the pair. She turned instead to the crowd. Stop hiding your words. Speak the truth. People shifted under her gaze. She has been meeting him at dusk. She sends food to his house. She tells people, you are cold. She says he deserves more joy. The woman lifted her chin and you believed her. No one answered quickly. She knows how to speak sweetly. Someone muttered. She makes wrong look right. Another confessed. The bold one pulled closer to the man again. You see, they talk, but they cannot stop me. A few nervous laughs broke out. The woman stepped forward at last. She stood where all could see her. Respect cannot be stolen, she said clearly. It is guarded. The bold one tilted her head. Guard it then. The challenge hung in the air. The drums did not beat now, but the tension felt louder than any drum. Traders forgot their sales. Children stopped their games. Every eye moved between the two women. The man looked from one to the other. Sweat touched his brow. One old voice from the crowd spoke low but firm. A home is not a toy, another added. When one house shakes, the village feels it. The bold one laughed again, but it sounded thinner. I fear no whispers. The woman facing her did not move back. You will fear truth. A breeze moved through the market, but no one felt cool. The space between the two women felt tight like a pulled rope. The crowd had chosen no side yet. Some admired boldness. Some honored marriage. All waited. The woman who had heard the rumor first turned slowly to her neighbors. Gather those who stand for what is right. We will not shout. We will act. A few nodded. We are with you. We will not let this grow. The bold one rolled her shoulders. Do your worst. The answer came steady and calm. Not my worst. My wisest. The morning moved on, but no one returned fully to trade. The story had begun its climb. Eyes followed every step. Words sharpened. Choices drew closer. The drums had shaken the village once. Now pride, love, and truth would shake it again. Morning light touches her face. She sits still and grinds maize with slow hands. Her mind walks back in time. She sees the early days of marriage. She feels the calm they once had. Those were simpler times, before trouble found our home. She remembers how he stood tall but gentle. He would rise before the sun, he would say. We build together. We rise together. She would laugh and answer, then let us work before the heat comes. Their voices once moved as one drumbeat. Now his steps are slower. His eyes shift. Duties wait, but he lingers. Praise from strangers fills his ears. Soft smiles pull at him, he tells himself. I am still strong. I can handle it. Yet his hands delay. His focus breaks, whispers move through the village like wind in dry grass. He listens too much. He enjoys sweet words. A leader must be firm. The whispers do not shout, but they grow. Loyal friends come with tight faces. They sit close. Their voices stay low but sharp. She walks with pride. She studies your home. She speaks as if she already belongs. Her jaw tightens. She won't stop unless we act fast. A hand grips. Hers. We stand with you. Her heart flashes back again. Laughter rings in memory. They once carried water together. He once slipped in the mud. She teased him. A chief who fears mud, and a wife who laughs too loud. They laughed until tears fell. At night they planned their future. No secret between us. No shadow in our doorway. That promise once felt unbreakable. But now another shadow moves softly. A new figure steps with slow grace. Eyes shine, hips sway with purpose. Greetings are smooth as oil. You carry heavy duties. Let someone lighten your heart. He clears his throat. I manage my own load. A soft laugh answers. Even strong trees bend when the wind is sweet. Villagers see. They pretend not to. Some shake their heads. Some murmur behind hands. She is bold. She fears no shame. She hunts in daylight. Her chin lifts high. I'll have what I desire whether they like it or not. The words travel fast. They reach waiting ears. She does not cry. She rises. She calls trusted friends and loyal neighbors. Feet gather quickly. We must act wisely, but quickly. A voice asks, what is the plan? We guard our home. We guard our name. They nod. A small circle forms in her house. Voices stay firm. A snake does not enter a hut without a hole. Close the holes. An elder once said, when smoke rises, search for fire before it spreads. They agree to watch. They agree to speak truth in daylight. They agree to remind him of his vows. Outside, old eyes observe. Elders sit with staffs across their knees. Nothing escapes them. A home in turmoil affects the whole village. Handle with care, young hearts burn fast. But rules are older than desire. Their words settle like heavy stones. He feels the weight from all sides. Sweet laughter pulls one way. Shared history pulls another. He rubs his head. I owe loyalty, but I deserve joy. Is this not harmless? The questions chase each other. Pressure grows. Stares follow him. Respect trembles. She stands tall before her friends. I will not let anyone take what we built. Not her, not anyone. Her voice does not shake. Her eyes do not drop. Gossip spins faster now. It cuts and shapes the story. She fights for her home. He tests the edge of shame. She waits for her moment. Tradition stands like a wall. Elders watch. Neighbors measure each step. Every action now carries weight. The bold visitor smiles more openly. She lingers longer. Her influence stretches like a creeping vine. But plans also grow in quiet corners. Eyes stay alert. Words are prepared. Allies are ready. The air thickens with coming clash. No one speaks it aloud, yet all feel it. Two forces rise under one sky, and soon, one will have to bend. She walks with steady steps. Her back is straight. Her eyes do not shake. She stops before the woman who has stirred her home. Leave my husband. This ends today. A bold smile answers her. A slow laugh follows. You cannot command my heart. The words hang in the air. Hands stop moving. Traders pause. Coins freeze in mid-count. Voices drop to whispers. She dares to say it aloud. This will not end softly. He stands close by. His shoulders are stiff. His mouth opens, then closes. She turns to him. Her voice cuts through the noise. Will you speak? He looks down at the dust. Silence wraps around him. He says nothing. The silence speaks louder than words. Murmurs rise. Neighbors argue in low tones. She tempts a married man. He should control his house. A wife must fight. A man must lead. Tension spreads like harmattan wind. It touches every ear. She lifts her hand. Her voice grows firm. Our elders teach us to protect marriage. A few old heads nod slowly. Yes. A home is sacred. Yes. Vows are not leaves in the wind. A sharp laugh breaks through. Times have changed. I fear no old laws. Gasps rise. Some cover their mouths. Others stare wide-eyed. Before anger bursts, the council steps forward. Staffs strike the ground once. Order returns. A fire in one home can burn the whole village. The warning settles heavy on all hearts. Night comes quietly. Close friends gather around her, faces serious. Voices low but strong. We must show her truth in daylight. How? With proof? With witnesses. With courage. Quick whispers move like bees. Firm nods follow. She lies sweetly. Then we answer with truth. Plans take shape. Eyes shine with purpose, but the other side does not sleep. Gifts move from hand to hand. Bright cloth. Small coins. Sweet promises. She is jealous and cruel. She fears losing power. She wants to control him. Some listen. Some believe. Rumors twist like vines around weak branches. The village splits. Two sides form. Men pull him aside. A man must lead his home. Are you led by soft words? He wipes his brow. Pressure builds. Pride stirs. Then comes the great gathering. Drums beat. People assemble. All eyes watch closely. She stands firm. He stands uncertain. The bold one moves close to him. Her hand rests on his arm without fear. A few gasp. A few smile. Laughter rings out. If he loves me, what can you do? The crowd waits. All eyes turn. She lifts her head high. Her face calm like deep water. Respect cannot be stolen. It is earned. A clap breaks out. Then another. Some cheer her strength, others whisper. She speaks well, but love follows the heart. Division grows clear. An elder steps forward. His voice cuts like a blade. The goat that eats another's crops will pay with its hide. Silence falls. Even the drums seem to hold breath. The bold smile trembles for a second. Eyes scan the crowd. Doubt flickers in faces once loyal. Her chin lifts again, but less proudly. Days pass. Change begins. Traders turn away when she approaches. Buyers choose other stalls. Women stop greeting her. Backs turn as she walks. Whispers now chase her steps. She mocked the elders. She broke sacred trust. The weight shifts slowly. She gathers her allies once more. Her voice steady, stronger than before. Tomorrow, truth will stand in the sun. They nod. We are ready. Across the village, eyes stay alert. Hearts beat faster. The air feels charged. Two paths now stand clear, and by the next sun, one truth will rise above the other. Drums rise and roll across the village. The sound is sharp. It calls all ears. It pulls all feet. People gather quickly. Eyes search for answers. She stands still among her allies. Her lips move softly. Today, truth will speak. Her friends spread out without noise. One stands near the traders. One near the elders. One close to the center. Secret nods pass between them. Hands tighten. Backs straighten. Then she arrives with proud steps. Her chin is high. She walks beside the man she seeks to claim. She does not hide. Let them watch. Murmurs ripple through the crowd. The elder lifts his staff and strikes the ground once. The sound cuts through all whispers. Speak only truth today. Silence falls like a cloth over the people. She steps forward. Her face is calm. Her eyes are steady. Will you deny what you have done? A short laugh answers her. Arms cross boldly. You have no proof. Some nod. Some wait. A hand rises from the crowd. One ally steps out. In his hands are bright cloth and small gifts. These were given in secret. Gasps spread. Heads turn quickly. She gave that to me. She said it was kindness. Another ally speaks. She promised favor for support. Murmurs grow louder. A woman steps forward. Voice trembling but firm. Did you lie to us? A man adds with a hard stare. Did you twist our words? Her eyes flash. She points sharply. She is jealous. She fears me. The crowd shifts. Tension climbs. But the wife does not move. She lifts her chin slightly. Truth does not shout. It stands. Her calm cuts deeper than anger. Then another figure steps forward. A witness. His voice is clear. I heard her plan to break this home. The words strike like thunder. Shock spreads fast. She said she would take him. She said she would laugh at the wife. The proud smile weakens. Lips pressed tight. The elder turns slowly toward the man at the center of it all. A man who cannot guard his home invites shame. All eyes fall on him. The weight is heavy. He bows his head. His shoulders sink. I have failed. The silence that follows is deep and painful. The bold one looks around for support. Those who once stood near her take small steps back. Hands that accepted gifts now hang by their sides. No one meets her eyes. She stands alone. The wife speaks again. Her voice is not loud, but it carries far. You tried to build joy on another woman's tears. Each word lands with truth. An elder raises his staff once more. The spider that spins lies will trap itself. The crowd nods slowly. Some whisper agreement. Her strong face begins to crack. Pride fades. Her voice shakes now. I did not know you were this strong. The answer is simple and steady silence. Soft claps begin. Then more follow. Some bow their heads in respect. Others step closer to stand beside the wronged wife. Justice stands tall before all eyes. No longer hidden, no longer weak, the proud one lowers her gaze. Her plan falls like a broken pot. The man remains bowed, feeling the weight of his choices. The drums begin again, slow and heavy, not for joy. For lesson. The people disperse quietly, carrying the truth with them, and in the open sun, honor rises while deceit falls. Silence spreads after the judgment. The of voices fades, even the wind seems to pause. All eyes turn to the one who stood so boldly before. She feels the weight of every stare. Her shoulders drop. An elder steps forward. His voice is firm and cold. You broke trust. Now face the cost. Her head lowers. Pride slips from her face. Those who once stood near her take slow steps back. No one touches her arm now. No one lifts her name. The space around her grows wide and empty. She stands alone. Her lips tremble. Her voice is no longer sharp. I thought I could win. No one answers. The silence is her reply. The elder raises his staff again. A borrowed husband brings borrowed pain. The crowd nods as one body. The words sink deep. She turns and walks away. Her steps are slow. She passes by familiar faces, but none call her name. No drums beat. No songs rise. Whispers follow her like thin smoke. Let this be a lesson. Desire without honor ends in dust. Dust lifts under her feet as she moves down the road. She does not look back. The man she almost claimed remains behind, heavy with shame. He steps forward at last. His knees touch the ground before his wife. Forgive my weakness. She does not rush to lift him. She looks at him with steady eyes. The crowd waits. Even the elders lean in slightly. Her voice comes calm and strong. Trust is broken by choice. It is rebuilt by action. The words are simple. They strike deep. He bows lower. I will guard my home from this day. The elders watch closely. They measure his tone. They study his posture. A staff taps the ground 3 times. Let this home stand again. The sound echoes like a seal placed on a promise. Women nod as she walks past. Men raise their hands in quiet greeting. Respect moves through the crowd like gentle rain. Close friends gather around her. You stood like a lioness. A small smile touches her lips. Not pride. Strength. Days move forward. They sit together at their doorway in shared silence. No sweet speeches, no loud vows, only steady presence. He rises early. He fixes the broken fence. She brings tools without a word. They work side by side. Wood meets wood. Rope pulls tight. Action speaks, where words once failed. Children laugh in the yard again. Their feet run across the ground. Their joy sounds pure. The house feels full once more. Drums return to their normal rhythm. Trade resumes. Laughter grows in the marketplace. Peace settles over the roofs and paths. Voices carry new respect. She protected her home with wisdom. She fought with truth, not noise. Heads nod openly in many homes. Mothers speak softly to daughters. Do not build happiness on another's tears. Fathers warn their sons. A weak choice can shame a strong name. The lesson spreads, wider than the conflict ever did, as the sun lowers. She stands at her doorway. Her back is straight. Her face is calm. The storm has passed. The ground is firm again. Justice has spoken, balance has returned. A soft drum beats as the sun sinks low. The sound is calm. It calls the village one last time. Feet move without haste. Faces gather with quiet respect. An elder lifts his staff and speaks. Let us learn from what we have seen. The words settled gently but firmly. A woman steps forward from the crowd. She fought with wisdom, not anger. Heads nod across the open space. Eyes turn toward the one who stood firm in the storm. An elder raises his chin. Courage without wisdom destroys. Courage with wisdom builds. The crowd hums in agreement. A man adds, she did not shout. She proved. Murmurs follow like soft rain. The council stands together. One voice rises above the rest. A home is protected by respect. Families draw closer to one another. Hands touch shoulders. Children lean against their mothers. Another elder warns. When one home breaks, all feel the crack. The people nod with sober faces. Some whisper promises to guard their own roofs and walls near the back. A mother bends toward her daughter. Do not build joy on another's tears. The girl listens carefully. The lesson passes from one heart to another. The man who once stood silent now steps forward. His back is straight, but his eyes show humility. Weak choices bring heavy shame. The men around him listen closely. No laughter rises, only understanding. Then the woman who held her ground speaks calmly. Respect is earned by right action. Her voice is steady. It carries strength without heat. The elder taps his staff on the earth. He who walks in the shadow of greed will stumble into light. Silence spreads wide. No cough, no shuffle. The meaning sinks deep into every chest. The drums begin again, slow and steady. Not for battle, not for warning. For peace, women return to their trade with lifted heads. They greet her warmly. Smiles shine with honest respect. Men gather by the well. One speaks firmly. A man must guard what he vows to protect. Others nod without delay. Children run freely. Laughter fills the air. No fear hides in their games. At a doorway, husband and wife stand side by side. They watch the sky change color. No grand words pass between them. None are needed. Smoke rises gently from cooking fires. The air feels clean. The storm has passed. An elder speaks softly to those nearby. Tell this tale to the next generation. The answer comes strong and united. The drums fade into the evening light. Harmony stands where chaos once lived. Justice was firm, not cruel. No revenge was taken. Only truth was lifted high. The bitter lesson now shines like a lantern for all who walk the path of marriage and honor, and so balance returns to the land.